I guess just your, I guess your second alternate. Obviously, that's not what you wanted, but I guess that's better than nothing. Just kind of talk about your round and how you got here.
Well, coming into the day, I figured 10 would be the number. I really did. I said that coming in. I said, okay, 267s, that's in, 10 under. And 2 years ago when they had it out here, 9 under went in without a playoff. So I definitely thought 10 was going to make it. I played really well. Just like any time you play 36-hole qualifier, you're going to have some screw-ups. I missed a tap in there on the back 9, and if I had made that, I'd be in a playoff to make the U.S. Open, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So 66, 68 is good stuff, and I'm pleased with how I went about this qualifier. It's just kind of really disappointed I didn't. I'd love to be in the U.S. Open.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess guys like Nelson had to screw it up at the end. Right?
Yeah. A lot of guys play really, really well today, which is cool to see, but it sucks for me, obviously. I felt like I played good enough, and thanks. And just needed one lower.
Yeah. And then it seems like the back 9 of your second round, it kind of tested you. You had to save par on a couple of holes, and even save birdie on a couple of holes.
It's a battle. I mean, 36-hole qualifier for the U.S. Open is just grueling mentally and physically, and I really held it together there. I mean, on hole 4, which was on the last 9 holes I played, I missed a 2-footer, less than 2 feet, and I could have given up there, but I didn't, and I pushed strong. I played 2 under the rest of the way and gave myself a chance. I just never gave up. I played hole 11 3 over, which that ended up doing the trick. That killed me. And a couple other mistakes, and you're always going to make some mistakes, and I battled them out, but it's just, like I said, I missed it by a shot.
Ollie, on the last couple of holes there, I guess it was on 8, you hit your second shot on the collar there, and at first you took out what I thought was a wedge, and then you put it back and got out the putter. What went into your thought process there? It turned out to be a big hole for you.
Obviously worked out. When you're ever going to putt it from off the green, you kind of got to be down grain, because if it's into the grain, it'll bobble on you. Mm-hmm. And the path that I had was mostly downhill and mostly down grain except for one patch, and I really thought that putting it would give me the best chance. If I hit 10 putts, the average would be closer than if I tried to chip it. Mm-hmm. And that's how I kind of went about that. And it went through exactly how I wanted and went in, which was a surprise. I wasn't really thinking about making it. I was just, doing the best I could, and it went in, which was really cool. And then the last hole, I made about a 15-footer for par after blowing it left off the tee. So I finished my last 4 holes birdie. I played the last 4 holes really well. Mm-hmm. It's just that throughout 36 holes, just one shot lower would have done it for me.
Now, what's the decision-making process now? As a second alternate, do you go and hang out and wait, or what do you do?
I'm gonna have to talk to my mom about that, and talk to. It's not all up to me. We'll see how I do at this. I'm leaving tomorrow to go to Pittsburgh for an event, and see how that goes, and just see how I feel. I planned on if I was going to make the U.S. Open, I wasn't going to play in an amateur event the next week. But now that I'm not sure, I'll probably go ahead and dedicate myself to that one. It's the Northeastern Am. Mm-hmm. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go about the second alternate thing. We'll just see how it goes.
Right. What else is on your docket for the rest of the summer?
You
have Sunny Hannah
I got
this week.
Sunny Hannah this week, which is probably the best field of the whole summer.
Right.
And then Northeastern, which is great event in Rhode Island this year. And then I'll be back to play at Druid Hills. Maybe see you guys out there at Druid Hills.
Dogwood.
Yeah, for the Dogwood. That's a really fun one. And then I will go to the Southern Amateur at Innisbrook. And then I should have a little break, and I'll play Western Am and hopefully US Am.
Excellent. What were your thoughts as you kept tabs on your future teammates here in the NCAA tournament this past week?
Yeah, I was very confident we were going to do well. I'm playing with them all semester. I feel like it's just unbelievable. We'll play, in any random day out there, and I feel like I play good enough to maybe be in the top 5 or even top 10 in a good amateur event after that round, and then there's 5 guys on the team who beat me. So I knew that they were going to do well. They did well all year. They're inside top 5 ranked, so they were as good as anybody there, and they played great in stroke play. Barely lost there, finished second, got the 2nd seed, and then when you go to match play, it's up for grabs. So lost to Augusta State again, but they're very disappointed. But that's just how sports goes.
Does that make you even more eager to get out with them in the fall?
Yeah. I can't wait to start playing for them and hopefully go win some matches in the NCAA championship next year.
Great. Thanks, Ollie. Congratulations.
Congratulations.